The question on the table for the Detroit Lions is, would you be interested in bringing Darius Slay back? I would definitely, if I'm the GM, I would definitely bring Darius Slay back. He would give me that veteran leadership I need in the secondary. He's still playing at an all-pro and Pro Bowl caliber level. He's 32 years old. Yeah, he's a little bit older. He got 10 seasons under his belt, but he knows what he's doing out there, and he can help these young guys in the secondary. There's no doubt about it, man. If you're the Detroit Lions, you should bring back Darius Slay. Now, will Brad Holmes do it? I don't know, because there's conversations out there that pretty much that the Detroit Lions could go out to Jalen Ramsey. Now, Jalen Ramsey is a few years younger than Slay, but you're going to have to pay Ramsey a whole lot of money, and he's owed a whole lot of money. Now, Darius Slay, he's on the last year of his contract. He signed a contract with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think it was a 3-year deal worth $50 million. And Darius Slay is in his 10th season. And he's still looking good out there. He's still one of the top corners in the league right now. Would I bring back Darius Slay? There is no doubt. No, there's no ifs and buts about it. If I could bring back Darius Slay, I would bring him back. I would trade him. Maybe I trade him for a 6th-round pick, whatever it may be. I don't know. But to get Darius Slay back in Detroit, that's something that would definitely cross my mind. Because I think that Darius Slay never wanted to leave Detroit. He always wanted to remain a Detroit Lion. And he always has given Detroit props. Even when he left, he always gave Detroit props and said Detroit is my second home. And if the Lions can bring back Darius Slay, I think that he's that veteran that definitely can help these younger guys do their thing, man. The Lions still can draft a corner. Don't get me wrong, guys. The Lions still can go out the corner in the draft. They can still pick up a Christian Gonzalez or a Joy Porter Jr. or Emmanuel Forbes or whoever they want to go out there, because the class is deep when it comes to the cornerback class. So there's still a lot of guys. Deontay Banks from Maryland. There's a lot of guys. Eli Ricks from Alabama. There's a lot of corners that you can go. Keely Ringo. Now, a lot of people ain't really sold on Keely Ringo like that, but still, though, it's still a lot of corners that's available. But would I bring back Darius Slay back to Detroit? Yes, there's no question about it. Even if I had to give up a 6th-round pick to bring him back in with these young boys, because Darius shouldn't have never left the Detroit Lions, man. He should have always remained a Detroit Lion. And I think that the Lions could give him, since he's on the end of his contract, the Lions could give him a 3-year deal anywhere between 30 and 40 million. I'll put it like that. Give him a nice little deal. But if you bring Jalen Ramsey in, you're going to have to pay Jalen Ramsey a boatload of money. A boatload of money when you could go out and bring Darius Slay back to Detroit. Now, some fans may be cool with this, and then some fans may not be cool with this. But I'm cool with Darius Slay coming back to the Lions. I'm even cool with Sue coming back to the Lions. We've always talked about this several times. Would I bring Sue back in? Yes. If Sue wanted to come to Detroit, I would bring him back. I don't know if that's something that he'll do, because ultimately lately he's been going to teams that's trying to win Super Bowls and stuff like that. And he had another opportunity to win a Super Bowl. And I know Darius Slay, this is his first time. He had a chance to win a Super Bowl, but they end up falling short against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. But at the same time, man, Darius Slay is still playing at an all-time level, man. Still playing as a Pro Bowl caliber cornerback and still handling his business out there. And there's no doubt in my mind, if you're a Detroit Lion fan, let me know in the comment section, would you bring back, and would you be interested in bringing back Darius Slay to Detroit? Do you think that Darius Slay can help these young guys out and get that secondary straight? Guys like Kirby Joseph, he already has a relationship with Tracy Walker, and I'm pretty much sure a lot of guys are going to reach out to him now. It's pretty much, word is going out today that he's on the trading block. Now, I don't know how true it is, but I did see the reports out there that pretty much said that Darius Slay is on the trading block. Now, he could be fighting to try to get a new deal. He's on the last year of his deal, so he could be just trying to get a new deal. But at the same time, because everybody's having a fire sale right now, and if the Eagles decide to release Darius Slay or they decide to trade him, I would definitely bring him to the Detroit Lions. There's no doubt about it. Darius Slay is still playing like a big-time cornerback in this league. Definitely, he was one of the best cornerbacks this year. I remember the game against the Minnesota Vikings when he was shutting down Justin Jefferson. I was loving it, man. Locking him up, man. Slay was giving him some of them old-school tactics, bro. So definitely, man, when it comes to having a solid corner and having a veteran in that locker room, I think that Slay would offer that to the Detroit Lions. So they should consider it, man. But I want to know from you as the fans of the Detroit Lions, do you think that the Lions should bring back Darius Slay, or do you think we should just go on, draft a corner, or should we just go out to another free agent corner like a Jamel Dean or a Sean Murphy Button, or all these different corners that's being let go? I know you guys are watching in the sports world news how all of these players are being let go right now, and there's so many corners. And I think the Lions have been tied with Cam Sutton as well. So it's a lot of quarterbacks that have been let go. Cam Dantzler of the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Vikings just released him. And it's going to be a lot of other players that's going to be released. But would you bring back Darius Big Play Slay into? There is no ands, ifs, or buts for me. If you ask me the question, would I bring Darius Slay back? I would. I definitely think that everything that you want out of a veteran corner, Darius Slay offers that to the Detroit Lions. They need a vet in that locker room, and you just can't have all these young guys on the team. You do need to tweak it up a little bit and have some veterans in there to be able to kind of get these guys in the right direction. And with a guy like Darius Slay and the level he's still playing on at the age of 32 and 10 years in, man, come on, Darius. Come on back, man. I hope that this is something that Brad Holmes would consider, because I would definitely consider, if I'm the GM of the Detroit Lions, I'm bringing Darius Slay back. I'm bringing him back. I need him right now, and I can use him for the next 3 years, and maybe he'll end up closing out his career in Detroit, and hopefully he'll be able to get to a Super Bowl with the Detroit Lions, man. That's the goal for the Lions as well, man. It ain't just getting into the playoffs and winning the game, man. It's about getting to the big dance. The Lions have never been to the Super Bowl, man. And I would love to see the Lions get there. I would love to see them on a first take, making it all the way, winning the Super Bowl and not losing that game if they ever made it. I don't want to see them lose, man. They lost so many games in history already. It's time for the Lions to go upwards. And I think by bringing back Darius Slay, it only helps this team. It gives you a veteran that you need. It gives you the locker room presence that you need. It gives you everything that you need at corner right now. Now, yes, can the Lions still draft a corner? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. They can have that young corner play behind Darius Slay and be ready to take over when Slay is done. Give Slay a 3-year deal. That'll set him up for 13 seasons in the NFL. Maybe he decides to play until he's 14. I don't know. You never know how long these players are going to play. Maybe he wants to go to safety. You never know. But Darius Slay is still fast, man. He's still able to play the corner position at an elite level. So most guys slow down when they get to like year 10, but Darius Slay is still kind of holding his own out there. And once I saw him go against Justin Jefferson, that just let me know, man, that Slay still got a lot in the tank. And I think that ultimately at the end of the day, this is a big decision for the Detroit Lions. Whether or not Brad Holmes considers this, I don't know. But I know this is something that I would do if I was the GM. So leave it in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you think about the Detroit Lions bringing back Darius Slay. Come on home, Slay. We need you, baby. We need you. All right, you guys, this is Keeping It Raw podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Click that bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And also, guys, make sure you like the video. You know what I'm saying? We put this work out for you guys. So let's do it, man. All right, guys, I'm out of here till next time. Peace.